Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast.
Yo, hold on.
I'm only laughing because I asked Kev if he was ready. He's like, not really. Alright, so...
And then I was like...
and then I'm like, man. Okay, so as you might have noticed on the screen, you'll see our new logo and our new name, which is Two Guys and Games. Don't, you're gonna knock over the microphone. He's laying on the stand. Okay. So you'll see our new logo. It's got the Triforce symbol. And it's got the wings and stuff.
Yeah, it's got the sexiness.
We have Mega Man.
And
It's Mega Man. It's a Mega Man.
And then we have Gordon Freeman.
Because obviously Gordon Freeman, he's got the brightest voice in all of gaming.
He's got the best one, I think.
He's got the best voice. Okay, so our podcast show is called Two Guys and Games. And it'll probably come out once a week, maybe more. Depends on how many we have recorded and we have in store.
Probably like every Friday.
Probably every Friday,
That's
maybe every 3 days, possibly. Depends.
That steak is really hurting me in the chest right now.
Okay, so that was just the intro. What we're really going to be talking about today is the new design for the Nintendo 3DS. So this is kind of the Nintendo podcast part 2.
Pretty much. Like we were leaving off.
Did we?
I
don't even remember. Okay. So, anyways, we haven't seen these designs before, and we're looking at them now. And what do you think of the colored buttons of like it's referencing back to the SNES and stuff?
I think that's a really nice addition. I mean, I prefer that over just the white buttons and
or black.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah.
I think it looks good, and I think the XL screens are ginormous.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure how big the device is itself. It could be massive. And it looks like, to me, the XL is a little bit more rounded off. Possibly. Yes? No? Maybe so?
Possibly.
And it's got this weird button at the top here, and I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's got, right above the X and the Y, it's got this gray button.
Is that like a start button or what?
I don't know. It says, I'm not sure what it is. If you know, put it down in the comments, because I feel like I'm not in the loop at all right now. I haven't looked at the article or anything about it. It's the first time I'm looking at it, and
maybe it's like the brightness or something.
Yeah, possibly. Probably.
Yeah.
But if you know, comment down below. Let us know. But what do you think about the 3DS in general? I mean, coming from the previous video, I mean, what more is there to add? What more can they add to make it a system that's worth buying, as opposed to buying like last generations 3DS?
I think that, I don't know, possibly better hardware inside, so better...
Like a better processor and stuff?
Yeah, so better looking games, better...
Oh, it's a stick! Sorry, I'm here watching this video. It's a view stick. It's like a right stick on a controller. That's an odd place to put it. It's for a camera. It's like a camera shifting.
Oh.
Like I said in the previous video, I think that the 3D function is for...
It's like a gimmick.
It's gimmicky. I don't want it. I wouldn't use it. And if it wasn't on a DS, I would probably buy one. I'd probably buy one right away if it didn't have like a camera or whatever. I mean, and it's odd that someone's asking for less equipment on a thing, but I feel like the cameras are so easy to come by nowadays, and
it's just
having
something
one
you
on
don't need.
Yeah, and having one on a DS is not very useful. I mean, it's not good enough of a quality to use it in anything.
Besides, like, I mean, I bet most other people have other like equipment with built-in cameras.
Yeah, I mean, like the the iPhone camera is pretty good. It's really good. So is the Android cameras. They have a higher, megapixel
Yeah.
size, I guess.
Still, it's
High
pretty good.
megapixel, right? And they're pretty good. But I feel like having one on a DS is not very useful, and I certainly wouldn't use it. And they added a ZR button as like I would guess that'd be for like a Zelda game for like Z targeting and whatever, just so you can have a like the original Ocarina, how Ocarina had Z targeting. Instead of pressing a button, it locked onto an enemy and whatever. I feel like they're going to use that in a Zelda game, and that's like the first place they're going to start out using this button, possibly. But yeah, let's go back to the buttons. Buttons on it, and these are just little plastic things.
Yeah.
But to me, they mean a lot. Just I feel like it's paying attention to detail. Oh man,
I need to plug in the computer.
12%. Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So yeah, it's just it's a small little feature, and wait a second, hold on. There's a dilemma. Okay. Anyways, it's a small little feature, and it doesn't really mean much, but I feel like it's such a cool, interesting thing to have. Instead of like just plain black buttons, I feel like
It's a nice addition to it.
it's a nice addition. It's just colorful. It's referencing back to the Super Nintendo, and I think it's nice. What are your opinions on the screen? The bottom screen is the
Well,
NFC thing.
Before we get to that,
Yeah.
did they add another button to it? Hold on. Right here, above the D-pad. Is that something new?
No, the analog stick? No, that's
Yeah.
not new. But the new buttons are the ZR buttons on the back. It's like it's like a trigger or a button, like right button, right trigger on a or right bumper, sorry, right bumper and right trigger on a Xbox, or L1, L2 on a PlayStation. It's just an addition, and except being vertical, they're horizontal. And like I said, I would guess they're gonna utilize it in like a Zelda game for Z targeting.
Yeah.
What was it talking about? The bottom screen, the NFC reader, I believe it's called.
Yeah,
It's for like Skylanders, how you put the character on the top of it and it'll read the bottom of it. What do you think of that?
That's really cool. So it scans.
Yeah, it'll scan like a barcode or whatever.
Okay.
What do you think of that? What do you think they can use to utilize this? I feel like they could.
I think that. I mean, do you keep it on the screen? You probably don't, right?
I would guess that you'd scan it once and it'd be in your inventory, maybe.
And then, yeah. I mean, maybe they could use that for. I don't know.
I feel like other than the Skylanders or whatever.
If there's any other games with multiple heroes that
Yeah.
or characters you could use that for.
Right. I mean, they might get lost though, and it seems pretty pay to win, like a strategy.
Kind
like
of.
you can buy whatever character, and they have these many power ups and stuff.
Or like, I think you go to the store and you buy a certain pack of these, say like 5.
Yeah.
To start with.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe someone would come with a game. I'm not sure exactly how they're gonna use that in the future. We'll just have to wait and see. And then the final thing that we're gonna talk about is the SD card.
Oh, that's a nice addition.
A micro SD card, yeah. Now, that's not necessarily a brand new thing, since the old Nintendo 3DS had it was like a camera card it's the size of a camera. It's the
Yeah.
the other part, I guess. And I guess they're just universal, universalized. I don't know.
Universes.
I don't know. They made it universal. Now that you can use micro SD with pretty much most of the phones out there.
Pretty much.
And I think they'll be able to use this in tons of different ways throughout this new 3DS's life, however long that might be. And there's tons of small little changes in it, like the DS card slot being in the front now, and along with the stylus and everything.
Yeah.
It looks like the battery is removable. I'm not sure if that's new. I'm not sure if that's old. I'm not a big fan of DS, or I just haven't had one. But
Yeah.
I'd probably be willing to get one of these if, if in the future they make a change to it, or if it's priced well,
Yeah.
or any good games come out for it. I think I would get one. Would you get one? Looking at it.
I would get one. I think I would get the smaller one, of course, because, you know.
The prices, by the way, are for the normal size, however big the normal size 3DS is $154, and the 3DS XL is $180.
I don't think that's too bad.
I think that's a good pricing range.
That is good.
Okay, so that'll do it for this video. Thanks for checking in with us and hanging out with us for almost 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Longest video we had so far, but they seem to be getting longer and longer as we go.
Yeah. We seem to be like drifting off and talking about other things.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I hope you guys like it. Leave any comments and suggestions and thoughts down below.
Thank you.
Hit the like button. That'll help us out.
Comment, rate, subscribe.
It'll make us feel all fuzzy and warm.
Warm and fuzzy.
Yeah. So, thanks for listening.
Alright, see ya.